Seahawks fans, what is going on? And welcome to the Football Roll with Juice, back here for another NFL record prediction today. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down the upcoming 2023 schedule for the Seattle Seahawks, going through game by game, pick by pick, giving you my thoughts, determining what I believe the Seahawks will be in 2023. That sounds good. Don't forget to like it up. Of course, subscribe to the Football World with Juice for more NFL content just like this. And get in that comment section, Seahawks fans. How do you think your team's going to do this year? Are they going to take the next step, win some playoff games this year? Is Geno Smith the guy, like for real? Is he a one-hit wonder? And they decline. Let me know. Now, let's discuss. All right. The Seahawks kick off their 2023 season versus the Los Angeles Rams at home with the 12s. They'll be roaring in there. No Cooper Kupp for the Rams. I think you should win this game. I think you take care of business here. I think that the Rams have not really anybody. Matthew Stafford, Aaron Donald, that's about it. Cam Akers, Van Jefferson, they're okay, but you're far better. I think you're far better than them. Week 2, you head to Detroit. I think that this time the Lions do beat you this year. Part of me it's because of what happened last year when you played them, where you just exploited their defense when their defense was just terrible. I think their defense is a little bit better now, and I do like their offense a little more than I like yours, just because I feel like they have a better offensive line and they'll have an easier time getting the run game going against you guys, where I think on the flip side, I don't think you will. And yeah, I think this will be a fun, maybe like shootout / semi-shootout type game, like where maybe it's like 31-28 or something. But yeah, I got the Lions winning. I wouldn't be shocked if you won, but I'm going with the Lions. Week 3, you play Carolina at home. I think you bounce back after last year and you beat them. Week 4, you play the Giants on Monday night. This is one that could go, like all these games right here, honestly, could go either way outside of the Rams game, I'd say. But I'm going to say because it's on Monday night, you got the cross-country trip. I think that the Giants win. I could definitely see you winning. You guys dominated the Giants last year, I think. So, I could see it happen again. But I'm going with the Giants. You got to bye week 5. You're 2-2. Looking pretty good. Could be it happens. They'll get going again. Week 6, you play Cincinnati in Cincinnati. I think that's just the Bengals are just the better team. And that's why I'm picking them. Week 7, you play the Cardinals. They're the worst team in the league. I think that I don't even know who they're going to beat this year, honestly. It's very possible they're going to go 0-17. Week 8, you play the Browns at home. I got you guys winning this one. I think this is a game where the fans come in and win it. That's loud. Deshaun Watson has a bad game. You got your offense gets going. Those 3 receivers exploit the Browns defense. And yeah. Week 9, you play the Ravens in Baltimore. I'm going with the Ravens. I think in this game, this is just the game where Lamar takes off and runs for his life every play, and he becomes the ultimate difference maker. Week 10, you play Washington at home. I think you win this game. I think you should win this game. It's not obvious, I'd say. I do think it's possible they do beat you, but I just like you. I like you better in this game because you're at home. I think it's very tough for a young quarterback like Sam Howell to go into Seattle and deal with all the noise in there and deliver a win. I think that's going to be very tough. And I think Washington's secondary is a little suspect, where I think DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, Jackson Smith, and Jigba could have it. This could be a big game, like a game where the big 3 trio of receivers takes it over. So, yeah, I got you in that game. Week 11, I do think it's possible the Rams might beat you once this year, if they're healthy. But I got you sweeping them right now. Like, I really do. Like, I think the Rams are trying desperately to stay in the race, but I don't see it happening. I just think they're old. They're kind of washed up. Is Matthew Stafford going to play in this game? That's a big question mark right there. So, yeah. Week 12. So you're 6-4 going into week 12. You playing the Niners on Thursday night. I believe this is on Thanksgiving. Yeah, it's definitely on Thanksgiving. Or one of these two is, because you play back-to-back. I believe you will split with the Niners. They kind of dominated you last year. I kind of just feel like in this year you're more equipped to play them than you were last year. Like last year, nobody expected you to do anything, and then all of a sudden you just came out of nowhere. So I think it'll be one game you're able to take it. The other game, the Niners as the better team will take it. Week 13, you play Dallas at home. I kind of feel like you're going to lose to one of either the Cowboys or the Eagles, but at the same time, I also think that they're both going to beat you. Like, I think you'll probably win one of these games. I just feel like the Cowboys, it's at home. It's in Dallas on a Thursday night. That offense is difficult to stop. I feel like their defense can match up with you too. And, yeah, Dan Quinn's also very familiar with Seattle, so that helps. And then the Eagles, I just think your weakness, I'd say, still is the offensive line. And those are the games the Eagles win, where they can just take over and dominate you on the offensive line. So on the offensive and defensive lines. So I think that same thing will happen in this game. Week 16, you play Tennessee. In this game, I think that by this point in the season, the Titans, we don't even know if they're going to be healthy at this point. Like, if Tannehill gets hurt, if it's Malik Willis or Will Levis, I'm taking you 100% of this in this game. But yeah, I think you're the better team, better roster, better coach. Although I wouldn't say it's that far off, but I'm pretty confident in you winning that game. Week 17, you play Pittsburgh. I think you win that game. I think that your offense can exploit Pittsburgh's weak secondary that really only has Minkah Fitzpatrick. Like, he can only cover one guy on your receivers. So, yeah. And then week 18, I got you closing it out with a win over in Arizona. And that should gets your record up to 9. Which one's that? 10-7. I think 10-7 is probably like a fair record for you guys. I'd say maybe 11-6 if you upset some of these teams. Like, if you beat, like, maybe Detroit, Cincinnati, or Baltimore, like, all these losses on here, like, I think are games you could possibly win, other than maybe the Niners and maybe one of the Eagles or the Cowboys. But ultimately, I think you should go probably like 11-6, 12-5 at the very best. But I'd say you have a floor 8-9, 9-8, something like that. But I like the Seahawks. I think they're ready to soar. I think they've got an improved defense. We'll see how it actually turns out to be, but I think it'll be better than it was last year. I think that I like Geno Smith coming into this year. I don't think he's a one-hit wonder. I think he's here to stay. It's all a question of, can he live up to the contract now? I like your receivers. I like your running backs with Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet. And yeah, Pete Carroll's a respected coach. I think the Seahawks are like a dark horse Super Bowl contender in the NFC. Like, I don't think they'll win it, and I don't think they're a Super Bowl favorite. But I think they've got to be like, they're on the doorstep of it. So let me know, Seahawks fans, how do you guys think the Hawks are going to do this year? Are they going to soar? Are they going to decline? Let me know. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Football World with Juice today, and we will see you in the next video. Peace.